Hey everyone. So recently I feel like I've been in need of a little bit of a glow up. I have been doing kind of the bare minimum with my hair care routine and with my skincare routine in particular, and I just am starting to notice it. No shame though, I just want to kind of have a fresh start this fall. So today I'm going to be sharing with you all a bunch of products that I've already been using that I really love, and a bunch of new products that I recently picked out from Dermstore. Dermstore is sponsoring this video, so thank you so much to Dermstore. They let me select a bunch of products that I was interested in trying, a bunch of like really hyped up products, and just some general like hidden gem products that I wanted to try out. It was difficult for me to pick stuff because there was just a bunch of different stuff that I wanted to try. They have Kogan Dough, they have Bioderma, Cosrx, Ilia, CeraVe, like I could go on. And they are offering 15% off for new customers if you sign up for their loyalty program. And I like that they offer loyalty points that actually take money off your checkout rather than just give you like a bunch of samples. They have professional strength formulas that usually you can only get if you go into your derm's office. A bunch of different hair care brands, skincare brands, makeup brands. And I like that they have some of the brands that are just a little bit more difficult to find. They have 60-day hassle-free returns, so I'm really excited because I get to try out a bunch of these really hyped up products. And thank you to you guys for making this possible. But we have, holy crap, we got a lot to go through. So I will have all of these items linked down below for you guys. The first item is not going to be a surprise. You guys already know I really like this formula and I just wanted another shade. These are the Supergoop Shimmer shades, and the original shade that I have and have raved about on my channel is the shade Sunset. So it is just this gorgeous chocolatey brown with a beautiful golden shift that isn't too golden. It just kind of gives you a more dimensional eye look. And this summer I would say this has definitely been like my top eyeshadow that I've been using over and over. But I wanted to see what else this formula could do. I wanted to try out another shade, and this is the shade Daydream. This is an insanely beautiful rose gold shade because again, it's not too rose gold-y. It's more of a soft kind of yellow gold shade with a rose gold kind of undertone. It's such a beautiful shade, and I love that it has that kind of dimensional quality that Sunset has. The formula is so ultra blendable and beautiful. So what I did today is I put Daydream on the inner portion of my eyes, and I actually took it like all the way and kind of tucked it up on the inner portion of my eye as well. And I really actually love that placement. I might kind of play around with that placement again, but then I added Sunset on the outer portion of my eye onto the lower lash line. I really couldn't be happier with the way that they blend, with the way that they look. And they have SPF 30. That's kind of unheard of. These, by the way, I've gotten questions before if these sting around the eyes. These don't sting at all. By the way, the texture on these is very different than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be more of like a true moussey kind of texture, but it's actually more of like a whipped putty, if that makes sense. I like that these have a little bit more grip to them because I feel like they last a little bit longer because of that. I also picked up some hair care products. So I have this one from R+Co. It's the Cool Wind pH Perfect Air Dry Cream. I actually have already tried this one out, and I really like the way it made my waves look. I do have like naturally wavy hair. It kind of depends on the way that I let my hair air dry. And I thought that it looked really nice. It was nice and nourishing. The cream wasn't very heavy. It didn't weigh down my hair. But unfortunately, this scent is very overwhelming and it kind of lingers in your hair. It's super musky. So personally, I wouldn't reach for this again just because that scent was a little bit too overwhelming for me. I also picked up another makeup item, and oh my gosh. I have been using a bunch of Weis blushes recently. I absolutely love the formula. I can't wait to dive more into the formula with you guys. I have the shade Joyful as well as the shade Blossoming. And really, if I'm putting on a blush, it's been one of those two. But I saw Khaki demo this shade on her channel. It's the Inner Glow shade. And in the pan, you're like, what's that gonna do? What's going on here? Because it looks quite cool. I think that this might be like a holy grail blush for me. This shade is so unique, and I've been looking for a shade like this for so long. First of all, it is what is on my cheeks today. This is the most beautiful pinky brown taupe color. In the pan, you can kind of see that taupe, but you can also see that it has a bit of a shift to it and a sheen. It's not like glittery whatsoever. But what this manages to do when I put it on my cheeks is it gives me that soft pinky brown flush. It sculpts my cheeks, and because it does have that kind of shift to it, it makes my cheeks look like plump, but somehow makes my cheeks look bigger, but also like sculpted. I really like, I can't even wrap my head around this shade. It's already a formula that I love. Today, when I was putting this on, I had to like stop myself from like really putting it on. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you're a fan of like the kind of shift of the RMS Baruti bronzer, I find that this is kind of similar to that. Like it reminds me of that a little bit, but I actually prefer this. I'll stop blabbing about it, but you will definitely be hearing more about this on my channel. Like, look at that. This is one product. This is one product. Like, I don't even know what else to say about it. So for the next item, this is actually an item that I had already tried before, but I wanted the full size. It's from Alterna. It is the Caviar Anti-Aging Multiplying Volume Styling Mist. So this is a really, really lightweight mist that you put into towel dried hair. If you're looking for a mist that is really going to kind of define your waves and just give your hair more body, this one is so good. I find that a lot of volumizers can kind of make my hair feel tangly. I like for my hair to still feel touchable. I don't want to worry about the product feeling odd in my hair like the next day. But this one is so lightweight in the hair. I just love the body that my hair has. I'm also curious about their Caviar shampoo and conditioner because I've heard that that really gives you a lot of volume. The Alterna Caviar line is like kind of like a cult favorite line of hair care because of the caviar extract. Caviar extract is really rich in fatty acids, so it's supposed to actually nourish your hair and actually strengthen it. So I feel like a lot of volume products lack that aspect. Please let me know if you've tried the shampoo and conditioner because that is on my list. Another item that is really good if you like to air dry your hair is really like anything from the Aquis line. So I wanted to try out the Rapid Dry hair towel because I have one of their hair wraps, but I can't find it anywhere. If you're still using just like a typical bath towel to dry your hair, I really, really highly suggest checking out this line. So the one thing that I love about them is that they cut down the drying time so much. I don't have to pick up a blow dryer. The hair is obviously super delicate when it's wet. This kind of keeps the hair safe and all wrapped up without kind of adding to breakage, without it pulling on your hair. And also the hair wrap that I tried is such excellent quality. So a lot of these kinds of items, you like put it in the wash and then it just goes downhill very fast from there. These are excellent quality. I wanted to try out the hair towel because sometimes I feel like my hair like really holds on to moisture. So when we were talking about the Alterna line, we were talking about fatty acids. My skin loves fatty acids, and in general, I do have a little bit more dry skin. My skin barrier is easily messed with. So this is a product that I have heard so many people rave about, but I just could never pull the trigger. This is an expensive product. It is the SkinCeuticals Triple Lipid Restore. I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about this, but this is kind of become a cult classic product in a lot of people's routines. Dermatologists all over the place recommend it. I know Shireen Idris loves this one as well. Charlotte Parler, who I absolutely love, but it's pricey. So I wanted to see if it actually lives up to the hype and the price tag, but this is packed with lipids. It's 2% ceramides, which my skin absolutely loves, 4% cholesterol, and 2% fatty acids. A lot of brands say that they include like ceramides, fatty acids, but you're never really aware of the exact percentages. SkinCeuticals is very clear that you are getting an effective amount. So I'm really just excited to see how this one works for my skin barrier. And if you guys want to see an update on this or really any of the products I'm talking about, just leave me a comment. And another highly hyped up item I feel like I just had to test out for you guys. It is the NuFACE the NuFACE Mini. Again, so much hype surrounding this product. There are people that absolutely swear by it and other people that are like, that doesn't do anything. So I was like, I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna see for myself. Again, I feel like I've just been needing a little bit of a glow up. I need more of a self-care routine. I know facial exercises are really helpful for your skin. This is a micro current device. It very softly kind of stimulates your muscles. Some studies have shown that it will help build collagen and that in general just kind of lift the face and strengthen your facial muscles. My friend Tamara, Timeless Beauty, swears by this. I love her. He's incredible. But I want to see if I can get some decent results with it. I'm really interested in using it on my jawline because I am also a teeth clencher. I definitely clench sometimes when I'm sleeping. So I'm really excited to see if I can get some nice results with this. And I have one more item from Dermstore that I picked up, which is a classic CeraVe PM. Almost picked up my Cosrx Snail Mucin essence, which is another like holy grail product for me. Okay, side note, if you guys deal with redness, sensitivity, dryness, or if you're having trouble like fading marks, I'm telling you, like, that essence is one of the best skincare items I've ever used, period. And now I'm actually running low, so I need to probably pick another one up. But I haven't had this moisturizer in like a few months, so I wanted to get one of these. This lotion is so lightweight, so nice for just sensitized skin. Your skin immediately drinks it up. It's not really greasy. I love that whenever my skin is just dealing with a lot of stress, I can always rely on this product to get it back to a safe spot. So it does have niacinamide, which I love. I find that if I'm dealing with redness, this definitely helps to calm it. It's a beautiful product. I've used it for a really long time. So I have another hair care item. This one, listen, it's not a really sexy item, but I feel like I wanted to talk about it because I feel like this could be useful. All right, here it is, Nizoral AD. This is ketoconazole, I believe. Is that the right way to say it? It's an anti-dandruff shampoo. You might have like a bottle of Head and Shoulders in your shower and you use that and you enjoy it. This is the absolute best anti-flaking dandruff shampoo that I have used. Dandruff is annoying. It recently came back for me in September, and I realized that my dandruff shampoo prescription from my derm was running out. So that was upsetting to me. But then I realized that this is the same active ingredient as that prescription, but this has 1% of the active ingredient versus 2% that the prescription does have. This formula lathers so much more readily and it's way more luxurious. So this actually works better for me than my prescription because the prescription just has no cosmetic elegance to it at all. It does not want to lather. So I feel like it's just kind of a drippy liquid. It never really lathers and gets into my scalp. It usually takes like 2 to 3 washes for me to see results. Whereas I saw results with this the first wash. And I think it's because you can actually really get it into the scalp. It has that nice lather and this isn't stripping and it's effective. Another product that I have mentioned on my channel before is my good old Tretinoin cream. I'm going to start incorporating this back into my routine because before I had kind of stopped for a little bit. I had had a couple of kind of flaking and peeling incidents and I decided to take a break, let my skin barrier kind of get back to normal. And then it ended up being like quite a long break, longer than I wanted it to be. And then I started to notice that just like on my forehead, I'm noticing some more fine lines. And whenever I use this consistently, this just does such an incredible job of preventing them. This just is one of the only skincare products that has been proven to actually help with wrinkles. This isn't to be taken lightly. Again, it will be quite irritating on some people. So I'm going to start using this about 1 to 2 times in my routine and kind of build up as I go again. And lastly, another item that I wanted to try out for my glow up is Latisse. Latisse is that eyelash serum that is supposed to make your eyelashes super, super long. I have seen incredible before and afters of people's eyelashes that I'm actually going to go off label with it. And I'm going to use this for my right. Is this right for you guys? Left? for this eyebrow. This eyebrow, I mean, you can't really tell because I've filled it in. It's been the thinner eyebrow for years now. I'm sure there was one like over plucking incident that kind of did it in, not growing back out. Now, I will say I haven't like gone and professionally gotten my eyebrows done, plucked, waxed, or anything like that since like 2017. I mean, obviously you guys can see that I don't like to have a super manicured eyebrow look. And the last time I got my eyebrows done, oh my gosh, she butchered them. So you see my eyebrows, how they go down quite far. I like that. That's the shape that I like. I know not everyone likes it, and that's totally fine. I like it. Well, she decided to just take off all of this. All of this was completely gone. My eyebrows have definitely grown back in, but that's not always the case with everyone, which is insane. Like, you have to have so much trust in your person. I will say though, Kirsten, if you're watching this, Kirsten's one of my best friends, and she is a licensed esthetician. I feel like the only person I would let touch my eyebrows at this point would probably be her. But anyway, this has shown results on eyebrows as well. I might also use it on my lashes, but I'm a little bit hesitant. A very small portion of folks have seen changes in their eye color, even if the risk is like 1%. I feel like with my anxiety, I'm like, you're gonna be that person. So I will have all of these items linked down below for you guys. And again, if you are a new customer to Dermstore, you can sign up for their loyalty program and get 15% off your purchase. Thank you again to Dermstore so much for sponsoring this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.